Hey class, Gabriel Castillo here. I decided to do my fire prevention topic on cooking fires. Cooking-related fires were responsible for 40% of all fires reported in one and two single-family dwellings, and over 80% of the fires in apartment buildings and dorms come from cooking fires. The most frequent cause of cooking fires is unintended cooking. Usually what we see out in the field, somebody puts a pot of oil, hot burning oil, on the stove, and then they go to the grocery store because they forgot something. They come back and the house is ablaze. The majority of the victims in cooking fires are hurt while attempting to fight the fire. Leave the firefighting to the trained professionals. We're the crazy ones that run in the burning buildings, so they should be running out. In an event of a fire, leave the building immediately and call 911. All fires and burns, regardless of size, should be reported to your local fire department. A working smoke detector can actually double the chance of a family's chances of survival. You should test your detectors on a monthly basis and change the batteries twice a year. Usually when you decide to, or when we do, spring forward and fall back with our time clocks. Something we see out in the field a lot is disabled detectors to avoid false alarms. What a lot of people do is they'll disable those detectors near the kitchen so the alarm doesn't go off. This is a very bad practice because what tends to happen is they leave it disconnected, and when there's an actual fire, it doesn't work and it's not going to wake up everybody and alarm them. There was a study done in 2011 in Massachusetts that showed there was over 10,000 home fires that involved cooking, and these incidents resulted in 3 civilian deaths, 67 civilian injuries, 24 firefighter injuries, and an estimated $6.3 million in property damage. Now some tips I'm going to give you for cooking fires. Put a lid on the grease fire to smother it and then turn the heat off. Baking soda also works well. Never move a burning pan. You can burn yourself pretty badly or spill the fire. Now, most firefighters know this, but a lot of civilians don't. Never throw water or a fire extinguisher on the grease fire. The water will just spread the fire, and the force of the extinguisher can actually splash flaming grease out of the pan. Stand by your pan. Don't leave food, grease, or oils cooking on the stovetop unattended. You should wear shorts or tight-fitting sleeves when cooking. This allows the loose fitting doesn't catch on fire. If you catch on fire, stop, drop, and roll, like we've been taught when we were kids, and call for 911. You should keep all pot handles turned inward to prevent accidental spills of hot contents. And one of the main things is you should create a 3-foot child-free zone around the stove. Keep children and pets away from the stove while cooking. This prevents burns. Also, for fires inside of an oven or a microwave, keep the door closed and turn off the appliance. And also don't put any metals inside the microwave utensils or aluminum foils. They tend to arc and cause a fire. And that's my speech on cooking fires.